All right, boys, the Super Bowl is this Sunday, and we're going to be live streaming it from Mission Cigar. Make sure you tune into that. It'll be everywhere, YouTube, Daily Wire Plus, X, all the good stuff. So I got some Super Bowl bets here, a dozen Super Bowl bets, and I paired them up against each other, and I want you guys to tell me which is the best bet. All right, first one up here. Eagles money line, you can get it plus money right now, plus 100. Or Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown, plus 165. Which bet you like better?
God, I'm just because I believe in the Chiefs so much and what they do with Xavier Worthy in the red zone. Give me a Xavier Worthy anytime touchdown, because if you watch the Chiefs and what has really, I think, given them a boost offensively, because they don't have the weapons that they've had in the past, and it feels like Xavier Worthy is kind of their gadget guy, because they got Hollywood Brown too, and they'll put both of them out on the field at the same time. But in the red zone, the way he's able to beat you to the pylon, what Andy Reid does with him from a motion standpoint, I think may not be the first quarter, may not be the second quarter, may not be the third quarter, but when it comes down to crunch time in the red zone, Xavier Worthy's a guy that they're going to target. He'll at least get a couple opportunities, and when it comes to bets, just give me some opportunities for it to hit. That's all I can ask.
Which one you like?
Give me the Eagles money line. I think the way the Eagles are built, they're built to beat the Chiefs, and that's up front on both sides of the ball. Really good front seven. Their offensive line is one of the best in the NFL, and you have the best running back in the NFL in Saquon Barkley. So there's a reason this game's minus 1.5 right now, the spread is. So give me the Eagles money line.
All right, next one up here. Saquon Barkley, first touchdown score, plus 450, or A.J. Brown has 120 or more receiving yards, plus 492.
What are the numbers on Saquon again?
Plus 450.
I've got to go with Saquon here. The only reason I have a little bit of pause for it is because everybody in the world is thinking that. When the Eagles get inside the 5-yard line, right, outside of the 1 or the 2 where Jalen Hurts gets pushed in, and that's what would give me a little bit of pause. But I've got to go with Saquon on this. Even if the Chiefs know he's getting the ball, they could have 12 guys out there and Saquon can still find a way. Now, I'll bring up what I just said. I am worried if they get inside the 1-yard line. That's why if you're going to bet Saquon first touchdown, I would bet Jalen Hurts first touchdown too, because one of those two are going to score it when they get inside the 5-yard line.
What was it? Go ahead.
No, what
was the yardage for A.J. Brown again?
120 or more receiving yards, and the odds are plus 492.
I would go with the A.J. Brown because I can just see Jalen Hurts doing the touch push to get the first touchdown. Yeah. Like, if they're anywhere inside the 3 or 4 yard line, if there's a pass interference in the end zone and they put him there, it's going to be the tush push 3 plays in a row. Saquon have to score a little bit out to do that, and it's hard to break big runs against the Chiefs, especially with their safety play. So that's one reason I would go with A.J. And look, McDuffie's their piece on defense now.
Is he going to follow A.J.? You think he's going to follow A.J.?
Is he going to follow the A.J.? A.J., I don't know. I mean, I don't know the answer to that question. Would I be surprised either way? No, but if he doesn't, A.J. could have a big day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right, next one up here. Chiefs, first drive touchdown at plus 195, or Eagles, total team points over 27.5, plus 170.
What do you think? You go first, Mike.
What were the odds for the first one again?
Chiefs score a touchdown on their very first drive, plus 195. Or TTP over for the Eagles, 27.5.
I really like both these bets.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like both these bets because I like the over in the football game. Last time I saw it was sitting at 48.5. But I'm going to go the Chiefs score a touchdown on their first drive because I trust Andy Reid when he's on script.
God, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Like that?
Yeah.
I just trust Andy Reid. He's on script. He's one of the best in the business to do it.
Yeah, but if you're going to get the Chiefs, man, or get the Eagles on defense, on script, I mean, again, we saw Washington, and I know Washington went for a couple fourth downs on that first drive and got it, but being on script,
Chiefs might too.
They might too. When you've cooked it up, for 2 weeks with what Andy could do, I don't know. Maybe Chiefs first touchdown drive, Xavier Worthy on some type of wheel route, or they give him some kind of misdirection. And I'm just wondering too on that point. How many of the misdirection plays that you've seen given to Xavier Worthy, when they'll fake the handoff and give him like the shovel pass, or they'll run like a fake reverse and get him the ball, what built off of that do the Chiefs have going into this game? Because the Eagles have watched every one of those gadget plays, and when they smell a rat, they're going to point it out. Does Xavier Worthy become the decoy there? I don't know.
What TTP do you like for the Eagles?
That I would feel comfortable betting on. I would say 23.5.
That's exactly what I think. All right, 3 more here. Dallas Goedert for the Eagles leads the game in receptions. That's plus 700. A lot of value there. Or Kareem Hunt has 2 rushing touchdowns. Actually, it doesn't even need to be rushing. Just two total touchdowns, plus 950. Dallas Goedert leads the game in receptions, plus 700. Or Kareem Hunt, 2 TDs, plus 950.
I'm going to go with Dallas Goedert. I mean, he had 7 catches last game. All right, we know the way the Eagles can kind of play when it slows down a little bit. Maybe, they're bracketing AJ or McDuffie's on AJ and he's able to have success. Devontae scares me, but it's funny you bring up the Dallas Goedert one because one of my favorite bets going into this game, Coney, just to add one to yours, is that Dallas Goedert, at least one catch in each quarter is plus 450.
Wow.
I think that is a fantastic bet for this game because he is Jalen Hurts' security blanket, and they do run a lot of stuff to him. So I would not be shocked if you look up there when everybody's talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and all this stuff, if Dallas Goedert isn't the tight end that has a bigger day. I like
Which one do you like?
God, I really like the Kareem Hunt bet. I really do. I mean, if Andy Reid does such a phenomenal job of finding different ways to get Kareem Hunt the ball in the first place, and this design runs he has in the red zone with Kareem Hunt, I think it's elite, and I think the Chiefs are really good against tight ends. They've been really good against tight ends all year, and I know the weapons in Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown, and hell, even Saquon out of the backfield is what you have. But I think the Eagles know that Jalen Hurts' safety piece when it comes to all that is Dallas Goedert. So I think that they would take him away, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Kareem Hunt score a couple touchdowns, which I think is going to be a high-scoring game.
Well, and to that point, though, with Dallas Goedert, notice the amount of quick screens that Dallas gets, too. They'll spit it out. I mean, that's a catch. I mean, that's a free catch. So it's I don't think either bet is bad. I mean, Kareem is their version of the tush-push when they get inside the two. But the Eagles know that. I know that. God knows that. It's we'll see with Kareem.
All right, two more here. Total points for the game under 49.5 at minus 125. So that's bought down a point, or that's bought up a point. Yeah, so a little bit less value, but a little bit safer play. Or over 2.5 rushing yards or 2.5 rushing touchdowns for the full game. So 3 rushing TDs, both teams combined, same odds, minus 125.
Oh, I'm taking the rushing touchdowns. 100%. I mean, we talked about Jalen Hurts. Even the tush push is a rushing touchdown. We talk about Saquon Barkley. I mean, hell, even Patrick Mahomes ran for a couple touchdowns in the AFC Championship game. I don't see that happening again, but I think we're going to get at least 3. I think you're going to get at least 2 from the Eagles and 1 from the Chiefs. Not that the under's a bad bet. He likes the over. I like the under in this game, especially if you buy it up to 49.5.
Okay.
Like he's saying. But the 3 rushing touchdowns, the 3+, I'll take that all day with the same odds.
What comfortable over-under would you like? What's your number?
My number?
48.5.
Where I would take the over. I would say my number would be
0.5.
No, I would say I would take the under all the way down to 45.5.
Okay.
All the way down to 45.
Okay. We'll see. Remember, this was 38-35 last time they met in the Super Bowl. We'll see. All right, last one here. What's a better bet? And this is a 3-leg parlay, same-game parlay for the first half of this, okay? Mahomes leads the game in passing yards. Travis Kelce leads the game in receiving yards. And Saquon for Philly leads the game in rushing yards. Plus 500 right now. 3-leg, same-game parlay. Or Devontae Smith leads the game in receiving yards, all by himself, plus 600.
I've got to go with the one. Because it's just, look, I know the probability of Mahomes and Kelce and Saquon, or you did say Travis Kelce right in the second one. I just think I'll go for the one. And I love parlays. Nobody loves parlays more than me. But I think Devontae Smith, when you have A.J. Brown, is the perfect complement to that. And if McDuffie is falling around A.J. Brown, not that I think the Chiefs are awful in the back end, but that's where Devontae Smith's going to make hay. They're going to put him in the slot. Right? They may mix and match. They may see if McDuffie will invert and do all this stuff if A.J. Brown lines up with the 2 or in the slot. But I think Devontae Smith, and you look at the Chiefs, I don't think Hop's going to lead. I don't think Travis is going to lead. I don't. The one that scares me is Xavier Worthy and really Hollywood Brown. That may be the one we're not talking about because he hits a home run from 75 yards out or something. But I like Devontae Smith here. I think that's a good bet.
I like both these bets, to be honest. The thing about with Devontae Smith is a lot of people don't know he does extremely well against the Chiefs. I mean, the 3 games he's played against the Chiefs, he's averaging 107 yards receiving. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see either way Devontae Smith. I'm interested to see the way the Chiefs are going to game plan against Devontae Smith. But I don't think it's a bad bet to bet with the best. And that's Patrick Mahomes, that's Travis Kelce, and that is Saquon Barkley. In a game like this, you expect those guys to perform at their max capability. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that 3-leg parlay hit.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Do us a favor, man. Please hit that subscribe button. We really, really appreciate it. We're going to live stream the Super Bowl from Mission Cigar and Social. Do not miss it. They're always a lot of fun.